Vital, now in a brand new pack.
And so if you're wondering why the Good Hope FM team is dressed like Egyptians today, it's because they came from a party, the murder mystery party that they attended last night, along with Liesel, but they decided that straight from the party they would really just come here and not go home. So no wonder there's such a whiff hanging around studio. Wow. Stinky, stinky. Anyway, today, May 10th, is World Move for Health Day, which is an initiative that was started way back in 2002 by the World Health Organization, all in the aid of promoting physical activity as a way of bringing people together in a spirit of fun and promoting a healthy and active lifestyle. And who else to ask about that kind of lifestyle than Andrea Duplessis from Vital. Great to have you here as always.
Hi.
But let's talk about this. Way back in the day, when I was still in varsity, I had a friend of mine who was really, really struggling with weight loss. And he said something to me saying that genetics had something to do with it. But I didn't believe it because I'm one of those fortunate people that I can eat as much as I want to do. All I've got to do is go to the gym for 1 week and it's gone. So I never believed.
You should say thank you every night.
Thank you, thank you. I'll say thank you now. So you say genetics do actually play a crucial role?
Exactly. They say that up to 50% of one's tendency to put on weight and retain body fat is genetically determined.
Yeah.
And sometimes people sort of realize that because they eat really well and they exercise a lot, but they struggle to lose weight.
Yeah.
And they may feel a bit despondent and not want to work so hard because they don't see the results.
Yeah.
So with that, it's very interesting. They did a study recently that showed that there is some hope for that. They showed that a certain type of exercise, specifically a brisk walk, 1 hour a day, every day, can actually help reduce the effect of your genetics in promoting fat, the gain of body fat and the resistance against fat loss.
Yeah. So we talk about those people that have that natural genetic tendency to put on weight. An hour a day of brisk walk. Now, when I think about that, an hour is a very long time.
It is quite long, yes. Yeah. So I think that's something one can strive towards. Many people don't have the time to do that every single day.
Yeah.
But I think there are two issues there. The one is the intensity of exercise, and the other one is the duration. Because many people ask me, they're very frustrated, they try to follow a healthy diet, they exercise regularly, but they can't even lose 2 kilograms. And often when I ask about their exercise routine, I understand why the weight loss isn't really happening. Because it's often something like 20 minutes on the treadmill walking and then maybe another 20 minutes on the circuit. And that sort of exercise, any exercise is better than nothing. But it's not enough to really burn body fat.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of the old Muhammad Ali said something about, you know, I train until I get tired, then I start training.
Well, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Because there's a phase where you actually shift your body into burning body fat reserves as energy. And if you do walking or mild jogging, it's about after 30 or 40 minutes. So if your exercise session ends after 30 to 40 minutes, you haven't really achieved a lot.
Yeah, you've only actually done like
You've
10 minutes worth. You've got to push through, challenge yourself. So what do you do to kind of keep fit when you're at home, when you're at the office, when you're a busy lady?
Well, you know that I'm in the Chicken Club. We've got a running group or walking group. Some of us walk, some run. In our group, we've got a lady that just had her baby. Another one is pregnant. So every person goes at their own pace. But once a week, we meet and we exercise for a whole hour. And it's wonderful, that motivation, because I know I've got that set appointment and the whole commitment.
And it's a nice little kickstart, let's say, you know, if you are doing it once a week, it just kind of puts you back into that motivational space where you realize why you're doing this. You've got a couple of friends around you that are all in it for the same reason. So it gives you that rehash of motivation
Absolutely.
again.
And it adds a fun factor as well.
Yes.
And it's very easy to start an exercise group like that. Invite one friend to join you for a walk. She can invite, or he can invite another friend, and before you know it, you've got a group going.
But I know that you've got a very kind of handy office tip to share, but I've got one as well. Because when I'm at the office and I'm usually, you know, let's say, doing my research, preparing, I'd be sitting at the laptop. What I do is, you know, I crunch my abs.
Yes.
That I have actually a little six-pack underneath here. But anyway, and then I do seated kind of crunches where you just kind of clench it like that and you do that. And you might think it's a bit of a stupid exercise, but do this for about a minute.
Now I understand what you're doing.
Yeah. Do this for a minute or so, right?
Yes.
And then rest, do it again. After a while, you'll actually feel the strain on your abdominal muscles.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And I know you do something under the desk.
Yes. You know, my ankles aren't very strong, so I've recently started running again, and they have given me a few problems. So a biokineticist showed me a very simple exercise you can do under the desk. With your foot, basically. You make a smiley face, just a smile with your foot until it gets tired. I mean, that's the simplest exercise that you can do, actually.
Oh, my
word. That helps improve the strength and flexibility of your ankles.
Yeah.
And you do it until it's tired, and then it's the other foot.
Yeah.
And it prevents you from getting bored.
It could also be awesome if you had someone that you were interested in at the office and then you just kind of did this, oh, sorry, I was doing my exercise like professional
yes.
footy. But like you said, I think the important thing is to start off small. You know, if you're not used to exercising, start off small, but make sure that you challenge your body.
Absolutely, and it has to be fun at some stage. It can't always feel like hard work, and that's where bringing a friend or a relative or even a pet into the exercise routine helps a lot. And also, that's something that you want to work for, because everybody in a group works so hard and you want to maintain that fitness and improve. So
Lovely stuff. Lovely. I promise you, running around with Bob around the studio can get your heart rate up indeed. So remember, today is World Move for Health Day. If you want more information about that, we'll put it on our website, expressoshow.com. And of course, you're welcome to ask all of your weight loss and health and vitality questions to Andrea on her Facebook page, Andrea Duplessis, Vital Expert. Always great to have you here. Thank you.
Thanks.
Now, if you're wondering what to make for Mom on Mother's Day, I know I am wondering all about it. Kia has got more for you in the kitchen.
Vital, now in a brand new pack.
Stay with Espresso and SABC3.